Former Major League star Raúl Mondesí was sentenced to 8 years in prison this week on corruption charges that occurred while he served as mayor of his hometown in the Dominican Republic.
Raúl Mondesí was a baseball star in the 90s, known for his incredible speed. But his fall from grace came in the political arena, where he was convicted of embezzlement and fraud, crimes that led to imprisonment and forever ruined his legacy. Before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel. Mondesí earned $66.5 million during his baseball career and then returned to his hometown of San Cristobal, a crowded and impoverished city with about 700,000 people. Once there, he showed interest in politics. In 2006, he was elected to the Chamber of Deputies, which is like the Dominican version of the U.S. House of Representatives. He started off as a member of President Leonel Fernandez's Dominican Liberation Party. But Mondesí's political journey didn't stay steady. During his second term, he switched to the opposition, the Dominican Revolutionary Party, and stayed with them when he was elected mayor of San Cristobal in 2010. Despite his limited education, only up to grade school, he was chosen as the party's candidate over another local hero, former Major League pitcher José Rijo. The two had quite the history, both earning more than $100 million combined in their baseball days and living in neighboring mansions surrounded by high walls and armed guards. However, in 2007, they were both fined for illegally tapping into the power grid to use electricity without paying. After becoming mayor, Mondesí's career took a darker turn. Allegations started to swirl about shady financial dealings. He served as mayor until 2016, but by the end of his term, he and several other party members were charged with a laundry list of crimes, embezzlement, forgery, conspiracy, and misusing public funds. He was convicted and placed under house arrest as his case slowly made its way through the courts. In 2020, authorities even pushed to have him sent to prison, accusing him of violating the terms of his house arrest. But nothing came of it. By 2023, the Court of Appeals in San Cristobal ordered a new trial for Mondesí, dragging the legal battle out even further. Throughout it all, his lawyer, José Valdez Fernández, defended him, reminding the court that Mondesí had returned to San Cristobal after his baseball career to try to help the community through public service. He argued that Mondesí had been caught up in the actions of those around him and didn't know about the misused funds. Raúl didn't know any money was being taken, Fernandez said. He did his time under house arrest and is still very popular with the people. Though he avoided jail, Mondesí's story is a shocking fall from grace. He went from being a beloved Dodger star to struggling on the field, and then from hometown hero and mayor to a convicted thief, leaving behind a complicated legacy. Mondesí was one of 7 children, raised by his mother, Martina, in a cramped home in San Cristobal. His father passed away when he was just 7 years old, leaving his mother to carry the weight of the family on her own. Martina worked tirelessly in a laundry, doing whatever she could to make sure there was food on the table. To Mondesí, she was nothing short of a superhero. "My mother, she's like Superwoman," he once told the Times. "I can't even begin to explain what she means to me." From a young age, Mondesí promised himself that one day he would buy his mother a new house, a way to thank her for everything she sacrificed. As his baseball career took off and he made a name for himself, he never forgot where he came from or the struggles his family faced. Every year, he would gather dozens of bats, gloves, and shoes to send back to kids in the Dominican Republic, hoping to make their lives just a little bit easier. "I never had anything growing up," he said, remembering his childhood with a mix of pride and pain. "When I played baseball as a kid, I didn't even have a real glove. I used cardboard to catch the ball. I would have given anything to have real equipment." That memory stuck with him. Mondesí made it a mission to help kids in the Dominican Republic, especially those from poor families like his own. "A lot of these kids don't have the money for baseball gear," he said, "so I help them. I know what it's like to go without, and I want to give them what I never had." Mondesí showed a natural talent for baseball from a very young age. Growing up in San Cristobal, it didn't take long for people to notice his raw potential on the field. By the late 1980s, MLB scouts were already taking interest in the young star. Teams saw something special in him, his powerful arm, his speed, and his ability to hit. Eventually, it was the Los Angeles Dodgers who decided to take a chance on him. In 1988, at just 17 years old, Mondesí signed with the Dodgers as an international free agent, a moment that changed his life forever. Once in the Dodgers system, Mondesí started making waves in the minors. His performance was impressive, and he quickly gained a reputation as a player to watch. With his combination of power, speed, and defensive skills, he stood out from the crowd. Year after year, he put up big numbers, and it became clear that it was only a matter of time before he got his shot. In 1990, Mondesi suited up for the Great Falls Dodgers and put together an impressive season. He hit .303, swiped 30 bases, and earned a spot on the Pioneer League All-Star team, showing off his blend of speed and hitting ability. His talent was undeniable, and by the next year, he found himself moving up the minor league ranks. In 1991, Mondesi bounced around a bit, playing in 21 games for the Bakersfield Dodgers, 53 games with the San Antonio Missions, and 2 games with the Albuquerque Dukes. Despite the constant movement, he still managed to hit .277, add 8 home runs, and steal 18 bases, proving his consistency no matter where he played. By 1992, Mondesi split his time between San Antonio and Albuquerque again. He played 18 games with San Antonio and 35 with Albuquerque, and his numbers continued to climb. He batted .296 that season, solidifying his reputation as a promising talent. Then came 1993, a big year for him. He spent the entire season with the Albuquerque Dukes, hitting .280 with 12 home runs and 13 stolen bases, proving that he was more than ready for the major league. His steady improvement each season was building towards something bigger, and that call to the big leagues was just around the corner. Mondesi made his MLB debut with the Los Angeles Dodgers on July 19, 1993, in a game against the Philadelphia Phillies. Stepping up as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning, he made an immediate impact, hitting a single to center field off David West for his first major league hit. Just a couple of weeks later, on July 31st, Mondesi hit his first career home run, a dramatic 2-run shot in the 13th inning of a game against the Chicago Cubs, taking Bob Scanlon deep. Though he returned to the minors after the August 6 games, Mondesi wasn't gone for long. By September, he was back with the Dodgers for good, ready to prove he belonged in the major. He ended the 1993 season having appeared in 42 games, where he hit an impressive .291 with 4 home runs. It was clear that Mondesi had the potential to be a star. In 1994, Mondesi earned a spot on the Dodgers' opening day roster, and he made the most of it. He played in 112 games that season, hitting a strong .306 with 16 home runs, 56 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. His all-around performance on the field didn't go unnoticed, and he was honored as the National League Rookie of the Year. Mondesi's mix of power, speed, and consistent hitting made him one of the most exciting young players in baseball, and his future looked incredibly bright. In 1995, Raúl Mondesí had one of his best seasons with the Dodgers, earning 2 National League Player of the Week honors and a Gold Glove award. He also made the All-Star team and competed in the Home Run Derby, finishing the season with a .285 average, 26 home runs, 88 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. However, the Dodgers lost in the NL Division Series, where Mondesi struggled. In 1997, Mondesi became the first Dodger to join the 30-30 club, hitting .310 with 30 home runs and 88 RBIs. He earned another Gold Glove and finished 15th in MVP voting. Injuries began to affect him, but he still joined the 30-30 club again in 1999, hitting 33 home runs with 36 stolen bases. In 1999, Mondesi was traded to the Toronto Blue Jays, where injuries limited him. Despite setbacks, he hit 66 home runs over 2.5 seasons and earned AL Player of the Week honors in 2001. In 2002, he was traded to the Yankees, where he hit .250 with 27 home runs across 2 seasons. After brief stints with the Diamondbacks, Pirates, Angels, and Braves, injuries and personal issues led to the end of his career. Over 13 MLB seasons, Mondesi played in 125 games, finishing with a .273 average, 271 home runs, 229 stolen bases, and a strong defensive reputation. For more MLB legends, check out our latest videos on baseball icons, and don't forget to subscribe.